Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am stopping in today to share a project. I participated in It's a Deal's summer suitcase swap. We were to follow a tutorial. I will link both her channel and the tutorial video. We were partnered up, and my partner was Julie. We've been communicating through email and Instagram, and I just finished up her swap, and I want to share it with you. So we were supposed to follow a tutorial to create a suitcase. And then we had to add 4 folders inside. And inside of those folders, we were to create 2 bows, a set of embellishments, so 2 embellishments. We were to share 2 18-inch samples of trim and a memory dex card. So those are the requirements. Of course, you can always do extra, but those were the minimum requirements for the swap. So, and I just dumped some stuff out. This is my suitcase. So it's summer themed, and you were to create it, within the theme, anything that reminded you of summer. And when I think of summer, I think of travel, because usually that's the time where me and my family get to do the bulk of our travel that's not related to the kids' sporting events. So I use the Obed Marshall Buenos Dias collection. I have a good little bit of that collection left over. And I immediately thought of it when I signed up for this swap. So this is my suitcase. The tutorial didn't call for these little corner pieces. I decided to put those on myself. I just took, I think it was like my 1 1/4 inch circle punch, folded it in half again, and cut one of the pieces out, and then just folded it over the sides. I used some metallic paper from Michael's for that piece. For the straps, I just layered 2 pieces of the pattern paper, and then chose this stitch on my sewing machine with some gold thread. I did not want the piece on the end of my strap to be too big, so I chose these puffy stars that I got from Allie. They've been in my stash for over a year now. One of the other requirements was that we had to have a dangle of some sort hanging off of the strap of the suitcase. At first, I was gonna put an eyelet on here and create a little dangle, but I thought that might be too much stress on it, so I just used one of these little ball and chain things that I have, and just wire wrapped some beads. I used a little cupcake bead here, wire wrapped that. I used this little piece, pretty sure it either came from Hobby Lobby or Michael's, a clearance haul of some sort, and just some seed beads and other beads from my stash. As for decorating the front, there really wasn't much that you could do because these straps have to lift up. So I just took, I think this was a cutout from one of the 12 by 12 pages. Used some glitter tulle to create a little shaker. Made a little bow and some sprigs from a die that I'll share, a Scrap Diva die. And then use one of the acrylic pieces from the collection. And then this is one of the ephemera pieces. So that is the outside. This is the back. I just put my little handmade Happy Mail sticker on the back of it. So it opens up like this. And every time I made something for this, I fit it inside just to make sure that everything would fit. I did not decorate the front of my pockets again because the fit is already so tight. So I did not put anything on the front of my pockets, but this is how my pockets are stuffed. So in the first pocket, I have my bows. I created, these are the two bows that I, created to fulfill the requirement. But one of the dies that I used came with like a little mini bow that I used to decorate my memory decks. And I just cut out multiples because I wasn't sure what color. So I just included the extra bows that I cut out. This bow over here is the KS Craft Shabby Chic bow. So I just double layered it with some of the pattern paper from the collection, some white cardstock, and then I put a layer of tulle between the tail of the bow and the actual bow. And then I use some flat back gems from Hobby Lobby on all of them. And like the small bows, I wrapped with the gold sequin thread from Hobby Lobby, that one there, and then just pop the gem on. So those are my bows. Next up are my embellishments, and I had so much fun creating these. I did 2 sets of the embellishments. So I used the new KS Craft this clipboard die. I got it off of Amazon, and this is the Shabby Chic bow die. But I created some little mini clipboards. It comes with 2 sizes. It was very easy to put together. The most tedious part is this pencil. So I don't know that I'll be using that pencil every time I use this die, but the pencil is cute, so I went ahead and put it together. And I just decorated it using some of the little epoxy stickers from the collection, some puffy stickers from the collection, and I think these came off of the cardstock sticker sheets from the project pad that you get from Joann's. I also, on the smaller one, because I didn't have any sentiments small enough for this mini clipboard, I just added some little mini handmade flowers that I've been making. So went into my stash and used that. So that's that set. This is the second set. Oops. Sorry if I've been out of frame. Again, just use some of the epoxy stickers, puffy stickers, put together some of the pencils. There's another little flower from the stash that I created. And I love these. They came out so cute. And like I said, they were so easy to put together. So those are my embellishments. And as you can see, I did more than I needed to. I only needed to do 1 set of embellishments, but I had so much fun, I just went ahead and did 2. Which leads me to my memory decks card. So because of the size of this, I decided to use this Scrap Diva mini memory decks set, and I've had it for a few months and hadn't used it yet, and I thought this was the perfect opportunity. This is that mini bow that I mentioned, and the little sprig here I used to decorate the front of the suitcase, but I used this die, and I just have these popped on with a removable pop dot. And I had to be strategic in how I place these because if I didn't place them correctly, they would not fit. So this is the first one. And I decided to make both of them shakers. I did the shakers in 2 different ways. So this one, I made it using some glitter tulle with the sequin mix. There's that mini bow and another one of those gems from Hobby Lobby. I wire wrapped some beads and hung those off of the side. Another acrylic piece from the collection. There's some more of that sequin thread back there. And then I used one of those mini rosettes that I hauled from Lori Creating for Fun on Instagram. And I popped the second layer up on some foam from Dollar Tree. I didn't want to make it too dimensional because again everything had to fit inside of this suitcase, but I think it came out really cute. And yeah, so that's the first shaker mini memory decks, and this will fit on a standard memory decks holder. This is the second one. So for this mini memory decks, I use acetate to create my shaker. And I decorated it using some pieces from the sticker sheet on the collection, and one of the pieces from one of the ephemera packs. Again, I wire wrapped some more beads and hung those off to the side over there. I use this, I don't even know it's a star that I that I hauled from Allie. Again, it's been in my stash, hadn't used them. This was the perfect time to use them. And then another one of those little mini bows that I popped up there. So this is that. And then on the back of both of my mini memory decks cards, I just shared some of my information. So those are my memory decks cards. Let me see if I can get this back on here so it all fits. So show you how everything fits back in. Whoops. That goes there. And I really wanted to add pockets on the front, but again, as I was creating things, I was fitting them inside these pockets and realized that I would not have any room to put any pockets or add anything extra on the inside. So my ribbon or my trim sample is not inside of the suitcase. I took one of these wooden clothespins and wrapped my sample around it. I don't want to unwrap it, but I did keep a few of the pieces. So I'm sharing some of this chunky yarn that I picked up, I believe, from Joann's, and we only had to do 2 18-inch samples. I did 3 36-inch samples for mine. So some of that pink chunky yarn, and then I decided to share some of this velvet trim that I picked up from Joann's at Christmas clearance. Matches perfectly with the collection. And then some of this, I don't even know what you call this stuff, but it's iridescent, it's yellow, matches perfectly with the collection. I hauled this from Allie. I hauled this a little while ago. I think I shared that video. But I shared 36 inches of this as well. And this I purchased to make like some ruffled trim with, and possibly some rosettes. We'll see. This is the first time I've used it. So I shared some of that with her. Oh, and for the tags that I put my items on, I use this ZF Party vintage tag set that I picked up on Amazon, and I got the link for this from Natasha at Polite Creations. She created something last year and I was like, that tag is beautiful, where did you get it? And she was kind enough to share the link with me. So I used the biggest of these. It was the perfect size to fit inside of my pockets. So as for my goodies, and sorry I did not have my bag closed up because I knew I wanted to share this video with you guys, so they just all spilled out, but I'll be sharing some handmade flowers. Julie mentioned that she loves yellow flowers, so I will be sharing these with her, and I'll put them in my baggie and close it up. But these are just some flowers that I've been making and putting in my little flower storage bin. So these little tiny ones, I was inspired by Lori at Creating for Fun. She's known for making her little tiny flowers. And I had a couple of punches just sitting in my stash. And while I was on a road trip, I just punched out a whole bunch of colors and started putting those together. And I used some of those little bling pieces that I shared in my last alley haul. I found a way to use the little tiny ones. So I'm using them as flower centers. So these will go in this bag over here, and I'll put those away afterwards. I also wanted to share some goodies. Julie shared that she likes chocolate and peanut butter candy. With the weather in Florida right now, I don't trust chocolate to make it to the destination intact. So I really wanted to share some candy, but decided that it would probably not be the best idea. So I am sending her this tag that I got from scrapbook.com. It's a 5-piece die set that comes with the tag, the whole reinforcer, a heart, the word yay, and the shadow piece for the word, along with this little mini stamp set. She shared that she does like stamping. So this stamp set can be used for embellishments, or the sentiments on the side say hello, thanks, thinking of you, or card making if you need to make some quick cards. I am also sharing what I had left of the sequin mix that I used for all of my shakers in designing this project. So there's some clay bits in there, some embossed sequins, some tiny seed beads. There's some little blue stars in there, and some white hexagon chunky glitter in there. So I am sharing what I have left of that. So that is my summer suitcase swap. I hope Julie likes what I created for her. I had so much fun putting this together. This collection is so fun to play with the bright colors. I just love it. And I hope she loves it too. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so. I'd love to have you join in. I am finishing up another swap that I'm working on, so hopefully I can get that finished and get the video filmed and put out for you guys, as well as share some of my latest hauls. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Y'all have a good day. Bye.